What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another vlog. As you can look at the background here, I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of old lumber from various projects that my dad has gotten into. He's in the home improvements industry. And I'm thinking, rather than let it all go to waste here, I am gonna start a project. Before that, say hi to my chickens. Hey, don't break my phone, buddy, girl, whatever. Yeah. Alright, the plan has sort of been created. We're making a garden. So our first order of business is going to be to clear all this out. First things first, we are going to use this thing. I'm gonna try and make it so that this is like a sectional garden. This is an old stairway. Let's clean it up. These are the sectionals I created. I ended up using the stairs that I'd taken off where these empty spaces are, and I just put them up here. And there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections where we're gonna have a different crop. And I might do something fun with this little end thing, but I'm not sure what yet. This is what it looks like in the ground. All right, well, I've decided that I want a fence all the way around this garden. And then I'm gonna do some other fun things with it. But in order to have a fence, you need posts, which means you have to dig post holes, which is something I do not enjoy. But with my trusty tools here, post digger, and something we like to call a plungy bar, we're gonna get this done. New day, post hose, excuse me, post holes are dug, and I also put some nice soil into the garden as a base layer. But now what I'd like to get done today is to actually put the posts in. That's a long pole. So long story short, most of this wood came from an old burned out house. And so the charring aspect of it helps protect it against rot, moisture, weather. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff has been sitting there for years. So it's already gotten some damage. And then I didn't bring enough up for all of them because I think that long one is probably 3. So right now we're gonna do some measurements and then cut them down. This is what we got. The problem with the fence is because I sort of made it level all around, it really shows the curvature that the garden part is on. I definitely improvised at certain points here, like this and this, and then over here, this one right here would have been into the ground in order to stay level with the other one, so I just decided to raise it up. This wall might be temporary anyways, that's why I didn't put a corner post right there, because I might expand up into there. All right, it's complete for the most part. Took about a week to build this. Took a day off because my hands were messed up and I smashed my finger with a hammer. But we did it. We built a full garden out of scrap wood and old nails. That's everything we used pretty much, except for the hinges to the gate. I went out and bought those today. Everything else was old stuff, and we turned it into something useful. I absolutely love that. But right now we have one more thing to do, and that is to plant. You can hardly see me, that's all right. This is about the plants, not me or my head that's chopped off. So, tomatoes, we're gonna get those in the ground first, because they need to get in the ground. I've decided I'm gonna put them in this one. Alright, next to the tomato, we're gonna plant Swiss chard and lettuce. This one right here. So this one I'm not sure about, because this bed, every morning I come back here, there's a mole that was digging in here. Not cool. So I'm gonna plant zucchinis here and squash, because they're very hardy and they grow well on this property. In this one right here, we are gonna plant sugar snap peas and beans. That garden has been beanified and peed on. Sorry, I had to. Now for this one, we're gonna plant 2 jalapenos right here, and another 2 right here. That was more than 2, that's all right. And then we're gonna plant some radishes. Do I like radishes that much? Not really, but we'll see. Maybe if all these grow, I'll fall in love with the radishes. Last bed, we've got cucumbers, a couple different types. We've got Bush Champion and Burpless hybrids. Now the last thing we're gonna plant, just for fun, is some sweet corn. But that's gonna be it for this video. I am gonna go water these plants. I hope you enjoyed. As always, stay you, stay true, stay sick. Sammy's sick. Ow!